Like, Kaveh, at least, A, he's a character that people actually care about. B, he hits people with a suitcase. And C, he's a lot better than Mika. Why do I think EC is better than Swirl? Honest question. Basically, in order to answer that, I have to basically describe all the good things about Swirl and all the good things about Electro-Charged, so it's gonna take a while, but okay. The TLDR of it is basically just that the inter-element reaction between, or inter-reaction interactions between EC and so many of the other reactions are just fucking insane. To the point where so many reactions are only good or playable in a lot of situations because Electro-Charge exists and is as good as it is. Hyper Bloom, like the main difference between Hyper Bloom and Burgeon is that Electro-Charge exists. If Electro-Charge didn't exist, Hyper Bloom would just be Burgeon but without AoE. Like, maybe not quite like that, but like, basically, I think most people will agree that Hyper Bloom is a lot better than Burgeon. And the main thing that Hyper Bloom has over Burgeon is the surrounding reactions being better. Because the reaction itself is just worse. It's the same damage, but only single target instead of AoE. Right? Like, it's just the same thing, but worse. So the main difference is the surrounding reaction. And the best surrounding reactions, like, the best surrounding one is Electro-Charge. Electro-Charge is the main reason why Hyper Bloom is so good. Right? And then you couple that with the fact that Electro-Charge is just like, as a baseline, you look at taser teams, they're very strong. Electro-Charge allows for overvape. It's just, it's so fucking good. Eee, I got hit by that. That's a fucking massive misplay. No! The most annoying part of playing freeze teams against these guys is that sometimes they'll be applied with a cryo debuff, which slows them down, and which changes the timing for everything. Which means that it's basically fucking impossible to actually dodge properly. It's so hard. So I don't understand why I'm using Instructor Chunkin and Freeze, because I was too lazy to change them to something else. It's not anything, Bro, can you not do that? I don't even want to look at the rest of the tier list. Let's just take a second to look at the B tier. Bennett, Singto, Daya. But okay, you can tell that this was made by someone who doesn't play Genshin, because 5-star, 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 5-star. The first 3 tiers are only 5-star units, and the bottom 3 tiers have 1 and Daya, And I guess 2 if you count main character. And I guess 3 if you count Alloy. But like main character and Alloy aren't like actual 5 stars. My main character is given for free and Alloy is fucking red and also given for free. So the only actual 5-star character that they put in B was Daya. Right, like that's how you can tell this was made by someone who just doesn't fucking play Genshin. For someone who doesn't do Abyss, what are the best 5 stars? Whichever one you like the most. Like at the end of the day, if you don't do the content that's like designed to be quote-unquote challenging, then you don't need the units that are good. You just want to play whatever you have more fun with. I think the Sumeru Story, like as a standalone, is probably a 7 out of 10 total. And Care Bear honestly gets a like, I think it gets an 8 out of 10 from me. Not just like, it's a 10 out of 10 from with Genshin standards, but like just actual storytelling standard in general, it gets an 8 out of 10 from me. It was an actual good story. I liked it. The dialogue was a little sloppy, especially in the early parts. But the plot progression and the voice acting were actually very, very good, especially in the flashback sequence. I think that Sumeru retroactively made the Inazuma Story worse. Because they went for a very similar trope of, like, there being a twist of that, like, you can pretty easily see coming, but that's still, like, kind of treated by the story as a twist, of the Archon having a person who looks exactly like them. In one case, twin. In another case, well, twin plus puppet. And in another case, I don't even know how to say it, like branch of a tree, whatever, clone thing. They went for a, like, very similar trope, but how they like explored the trope in Sumeru was actually pretty good. Whereas how they explored the trope in Inazuma, God, that was fucking terrible. That was just so bad. Do you guys know? You probably did, because I talk about it all the fucking time. Do you guys know that I got a fucking plagiarism note to my permanent school record because of this motherfucker? Did you guys know that? He was struggling to do the homework, and I was like, ha, L. And he was like, can I, like, what's your answer for this? I don't know, I'm confused. We were reading The Hobbit, and, well, he wasn't very smart. Oh, he isn't very smart. So he was struggling to answer the questions, and so he asked me, and I was like, hey, this is my answer. Just make sure you don't copy it word for word. Couple days pass, and then the English teacher calls me to the front after class. Like, calls me to her desk, and she's like, why does he have the same answer as you? And I'm like, And she's like, did you copy? And in my mind, I was like, well, no, he copied. But if I say that, I'm gonna be a dick. Because it's the same question. Okay, but it was the wrong answer. That's the problem. The answer was fucking terrible, okay? Which is why she noticed, but it's fine. So I was like, yeah, I copied. I took the fall for this motherfucker.